Hello everybody, it's Pete from Pete's Little Homestead. I was tagged in a collaboration by K&A's Family Homestead to do the 5 garden tips in 5 minutes. I'm going to try to do that. I don't know if I can or not. Okay, my number one is know your soil. Know what your soil is. Know if it needs more of anything in it, like the phosphorus or magnesium, or uh, just basically know what it needs. It's gotta have the right nutrients and stuff to make the stuff grow. And I'm in zone 6B and my ground is gravelly, so I have to add a lot of stuff to mine. It just washes out if I don't. And number two, uh, your root crops, like your potatoes, carrots, stuff like that. They need phosphorus, they need magnesium, like well, carrots they need the phosphorus and the magnesium, and also they need the bone meal. You can get that bone meal and you put it on in your carrots when you plant them, and then just every so often after they grow, when they're growing, like every month or every so, give them some more. They'll thank you for it. Even your potatoes will too. That bone meal, it works pretty good. Let's see. Number three. Most everybody's saying this, but it's a fact you need to know. Don't overdo it. If you're just starting out, don't overdo it. Don't plant more than you can handle. If you do plant a lot, try to put it up in cans, freeze it, whatever you got to do. And if you got too much of it, give it away, sell it. Uh, Call all your friends, family, see if they want it. Don't let it lay out there and rot. If you grow it, somebody needs to be eating it. There's somebody out there that will. And also you can give it to food banks. Food banks will take a lot of that stuff too. Number four, planting time. Planting time for me here where I'm at. Now I always follow like the old time people did back years ago. I try to get my potatoes out around St. Patrick's Day. That makes them come in earlier, but it's a good time to get them out. And if the ground does freeze, it doesn't hurt them. I mean, they'll still come out of there. Even when they get growed up a little bit, if the top starts coming out of the ground and they get a little frostbite or something, it won't hurt them. They'll come right back. And like your brassicas, stuff like that, you need to get those out kind of early, like let's see, around the last of April, mid-April. It just depends on your weather. If you get it out early enough, while it's cool, they'll do whole lot better. And you can also grow, if you're in the right place, you can grow the fall garden too, the brassicas and stuff, when it cools down. And number five is your composting. Do your composting and save all that. Spread that in your gardens. I don't do a lot of composting myself, but a lot of people do. My composting is just like I do the chop and drop. Everything that grows out there in the garden, it stays in the garden. If I'm not using it, it's where it stays. It stays in the garden, goes right back into the ground. All my plants, everything, they all go right back. Even if you can spread manure on your gardens. If you're using horse manure, you need to use something that's about a year old or a little more. The chicken stuff, it's a little warm too sometimes. You need to check on that. And rabbit manure, it's good. And here where I'm at, I put a lot of wood ashes in mine because, but you don't want to go out there and dump a 5-gallon bucket full in one spot. That's not good. You want to spread it out. And my gravelly ground, a lot of it just washes away anyway, so it doesn't matter for me. But you got to know your soil. Like I said on number 1 there, you got to know your soil. And, well, that's number 5. Well, hopefully that will help somebody. And those are my 5 garden tips. And to everybody out there, I hope you have a happy new year. And until next time, God bless.